welcome to the after show, the only show on YouTube that comes with 6 strings and a distortion pedal. There you go. See, I came up with something.
more like a 6-pack.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
And lots of distortion.
Yeah, but one that a 6-pack that needs a bar fridge.
A 6-pack and a distorted opinion on life.
There's a lot of that. That's what happens when you stream with a British guy all the time.
Hey.
Well, you were saying it was my... jeez. It's fine to say it to me, but then all of a sudden it's offensive to say it another way.
Well, exactly. Yeah. That's how it works around here. Didn't you know that? It's funny because
I needed a fucking drink.
I actually forgot this was the after show. I was thinking, right, what story are we doing? Go to the story. Oh no, we're not doing that. Oh,
yeah.
Now I've got to think of my own things to say now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Shelly Winters asked, am I going to get a bar fridge? I was actually thinking if I could find one that's quiet enough, maybe. I just want to make it can't be anything that, turns on with a bit of a hum that would go through the mic. I'm not doing that.
No
That's
diesel.
Greg Terry.
No diesel powered.
Yeah. Yeah. I want good old fashioned, like 4 oxen turning attached to a thing that spins in the yard.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna put some beer in the fridge. I just got to start it up.
Yeah. World War II. I got it for $20. Works great. No, but
World War II, like they were deploying fridges into World War II for beer.
Yeah. I just meant the generator that's running it.
I see.
But I do have a cute little cooler that's just the right size for a 6-pack with a bit of room for ice. But you can get these things that you put in the fridge and they freeze, like an ice pack, but it's shaped with the half circles for a 6-pack. And I was thinking on getting one of them, and then I could just have a quiet cooler sit there, right? That should last.
My son was working on a really, really clever thing. It was using freezing fridge technology. It's by semiconductor. It was like a semiconductor. So you have it's a USB cooling system that you could plug into your computer, and obviously it would be silent. I don't know whatever happened to that. It was very, very clever.
Yeah, but Shelley Winters, I think, had it. I just need to get one of those electric camping coolers for people that don't really go camping. They just kind of go camping, like that's what my dad would have said. An electric cooler, that's not camping, but yeah, because they're quiet.
Yeah, we got one of those for the wife's medical stuff when we was traveling around, and just throw it to the back of the car. It's fucking enormous. You can have it. It weighs a ton. If you don't mind paying the shipping, which would be like £4 billion.
Yeah. No, but I only need one that's meant for let's face it, an 8-pack, right?
Oh dear.
I like those.
Or a busy night.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. No. Well, sometimes I go for the 8-pack and it's not enough. And it's not like you can get a 4-pack in Canada unless you want little strange posh cans or something. I don't drink that crap. And so you get another 6-pack, right? And you just end up with too many beer.
Don't you get it into a 3-liter jugs or anything like that?
Not stuff that's worth drinking. No, that's no.
Yeah, there is that. Hey, we got a super chat in from Lady Sticker herself.
Yeah, Queen of the Super Sticker there, Yvonne Way, with a keep it up, and it's the little pear guy, and he's lifting weights. Looks like I'm trying to jerk off 2 people that are jumping up and down.
Again?
I know.
When is the court case, by the way?
Definition of insanity. Just keep doing it over and over again. Yenna in the chat says, no craft beer for you then, Dawson. Well, actually, there are some up here I really like. I just don't like dainty little cans. Like Molson brought out these little Molson shot cans in Canada, and they were just beer in smaller cans at the same price. Well, why do I want less beer for the same price as And it wasn't like it was like some good new. It was just the same slaw they put in every other damn trough, you know.
Yeah, they brought the craft in by having crafty marketing. That's the only craft that was involved.
Yeah, they were like, craft beer? You all want macaroni and cheese beer?
Marmite flavored beer.
That's funny. Don't mean to pick on rednecks because I've usually lived in redneck territory most of my life when I was growing up and stuff. My dad never wanted us to live in the city, so he would live like an hour away from work and just do the big long commute all the time.
That was a prepping thing though. It was just keeping away from the nuclear explosions.
I think he was just keeping away from his wife and family. Some it's just like private time in the car, man. To be honest, you know. Like, what can you do to stretch the workday a little longer? You know? Why else do dudes do that? We'll live so far away, right? So here, should I bring up that that naughty pic from the AI thing?
Dear Lordy.
So they're talking about physical devices that work with AI in sex industries. So I purposely took the AI generator thing we have on our private server and put it on its lowest quality and whatnot. And I put AI
lowest ethical quality.
yeah. And I put AI sex toy online or something, and this is what it came up with.
It looks like she's playing some kind of fleshy bagpipe.
Yeah, it looks like she is a fleshy bagpipe. I mean, it's just.
Oh, is that the whole thing? That's the whole thing is just like a, snake in its tail kind of sex toy.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed it, but earlier in the show, this was purposely done as a shitty AI image of a Samsung phone. Look at it. It's terrible.
You know what? I like it. I like the form factor of that, because it's actually more like an old-fashioned phone, it's long and slim.
Yeah.
I kind of like that kind of thought. It's cool.
Yeah, and then there was this one, the Mac, for the Mac part when they got kicked out of China. That's an AI image. Look at the mouse on the right. It makes no sense. Look, it's some kind of weird oval thing.
Don't tell Apple that. They'll love it.
What? We can make our mouse worse? Yes, we're going to do that, Oh,
I can just see Ive coming in and they go, describing the contoured shape, matching the shape of the human breast.
Yeah,
and it feels like holding mummy's tit in your hand.
Yeah.
And
but with
a little nipple for directing.
Yeah.
If you squeeze it, you get a little bit squirt.
No.
But we did a thing tonight where we snuck in a whole crap load of AI images because we keep talking about that stuff. So like this was when we were talking about China's sinking cities. Our private AI thing did that. And then we had this one here from BME, moderator for the Shills there. And there was, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. And then BME did this one for the flying car, because if you'll notice, it's basically a Lamborghini, but it seems to have a Koenigsegg roof. So, but it did really well on that one. And then this was another one of our AI ones for the night, the fighter jet one. Yeah. And I didn't get to the Tesla story, but they're having problems again. So BME had done up this one where the car's totaled.
Cool looking Tesla.
Yeah. But it's actually easier for me on my side if I have pictures I can bring up, because then I can read the article from a different browser. And I've got the highlight plug-in, so I can highlight the parts I want. And, it makes it,
Isn't that what a Tesla looks like when it rolls off the factory floor before it goes through quality control?
Yeah. That's before they polish it, right?
We got bulletproof windscreen. Look at this. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that's just actually an angry mob back there looking for their warranty repairs to be done.
Yeah, a bunch of YouTubers waiting to do a demo of it.
Yeah. But the story I wanted to get to was Tesla has just had to recall every single one of the Cybertrucks due to an issue with the brake pedal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's physical. Like you can't fix this with a software update. So they're all coming home already. Like they're not ready for deployment, and he's basically using people as beta testers with deep wallets, right?
Yeah. So the brake pedal. They got to
Oh,
come back
yeah.
to the brake pedal. They forgot to put one on.
Yeah, Kronos in the chat says gas pedal. Okay, yeah, throttle.
Throttle, brakes makes no difference.
Yeah, I guess throttle technically does refer to carburetor and so on and whatnot as well. So yeah, the thing that makes it go zoom. But so yeah, it's Tesla. Once again, sales are down. They're laying people off. Now they got to recall every single one of the Cybertrucks. And meanwhile, Tesla has now put forth to the board that Musk should get his $65 billion payout.
God bless him. Yeah, he's worked hard. He's worked hard this year.
I wish I had a reality distortion field that worked like that. I could just walk into a store, fill my grocery cart, walk up to the till and go, "You don't want to charge me for this. You want to send me home and on my way." Like...
Yeah, maybe you should get in touch with YouTube Central and Google and just say, "Look, I think it's time for my 64 billion payout now. Thank you."
Yeah. I mean, if he can just ask for 65 billion because he's screwing up, don't I deserve like 650,000 because I've been a screw up for a long time?
Yeah. And even better, you didn't buy a Tesla, so you're helping him out.
That's right. That's right. See, fighting the good fight for you, fellow babies. Oh, I wanted to ask everybody in the chat. So I don't know if everybody knows this, but that thing there in the box, there we go. That's an Albert Einstein action figure, and he's sealed in the box still. It's old, right? The plastic's really yellowing. You can almost not see him when you look at it. Do you think it would be better if I was to take him out of the box and stand him up like over here or something so I could put him in cool superhero poses for the shows and stuff, I mean, I don't give it.
No one see it.
Well, I'll light him up, though. I'll get him a little spotlight,
No, it's because he's small, Dick. Not because he's not lit up.
I'll put him on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's more like it. Put him in front of the mic.
He could be my personal Ant-Man.
Hey, look, we got a gifted membership from Aussie T. Thank you, Aussie T. Long time no see. No gifted memberships from you for a long time. And look who got it.
Who did?
Our very own Yana.
Oh, cool.
How lucky was that?
Yeah, and now, Yana, there is a expected contract in this, so you now have to fulfill the membership for 2 years, as well as fulfill the duties to the members for the next 6 months. It's all on you now, and I'll send you the tab for the beer. Welcome to the team. No pressure.
No pressure.
The sacrifices we make in the name of the cause.
Yeah.
So, there was, wasn't there one more thing we didn't get to? Oh yeah, the pigeons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a weird story. All these people who was like, were having their gender reveals of their unborn children. It's so funny, like in 2024, that if you put your gender down you put your pronouns down, you got to put them down the right. Everyone's like very, very much on their pronouns and how we're supposed to be more inclusive and more expansive. And yet these parents are going, no, it's a boy, it's a girl. Are you sure about that?
Do all the different letters in the LGBTQ and so on thing have a different color for gender reveal parties?
Yeah, the plus. Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, nobody did this when I was a child. I do not ever remember my mother getting excited to go to a gender reveal party. That was usually what the thing the doctor was a part of. Like, oh, look, it's a boy.
Yeah, or most cases, people didn't want to know. They just wanted they want this the surprise. Oh, why is he gifting another membership out? LS was is the current owner of the bar bill, so you better hope somebody else pays that gets another membership.
Lynn, Lynn, I'd call shenanigans because I bet Yana got a hold of him and said, "Dude, you've got to gift one more because I just don't want, you know."
I can't. We don't, even with donations, I can't handle that bar bill. So back to the story. Yeah. So the RSPCA bring up all these stories about people are like painting pigeons pink or blue, for their gender reveal parties. These poor little fuckers are dying everywhere because the dyes are poisonous. It makes them, more visible to predators and stuff like that. Put camouflage paint on them or something. And so don't do. I mean, look at it. Look at it. One of them has been named Flamingo. There you go. That one's been named Flamingo.
Yeah. You remember the song? Don't go painting pigeons. Isn't that how it goes?
Hang on, it wasn't Purple Doves one of Prince's songs?
Yeah.
Purple Doves cry.
What would we paint on each other?
No, I can't think of a song pun. It's just this horrible new trend that's going around. And
Liz Mailer in the chat just solved it too. Use food dye. It'll just simply wash off in the rain.
I'm not even too sure. No. How about just don't do it?
Well, okay, yeah. That's
Yeah, don't fuck around with these poor little bastards. They don't care.
How about don't have gender reveal parties because it's just a sad excuse for people to bring gifts to your house?
It is a bit. I don't quite get it.
Hallmark invented this to sell cards, I bet. It's got to be a conspiracy.
Hang on, just reading this. Yana says, my cousin and his wife thought they were expecting a daughter because the doctor told them that. They had a photo shoot, etc. At the next appointment, they found out it was actually a boy.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can imagine. You have a gender reveal party, and you've been told it's one thing, and then you killed a load of pigeons in the process. Yeah. Everyone's gifted you pink clothes or blue clothes or whatever. Then you find out, oh no, it's the other thing.
Yeah, but what they do to save face in that moment is they get you to alter the footage and they return the clothing.
I tell you what, I can do it in After Effects. I can regrade the colors.
yeah, totally. Yeah.
No, what you do is once the baby is born, you have a gender reassignment to match what the gender reveal party was.
Right. Oh, Dunk, I forgot to ask you. I might as well ask you now. I had a great idea. The NAFO 69 truck fundraiser we're doing, which we'll get the link dropped in and we'll give it a shout out here in a second. But when the dudes do the filming of, hey, thanks for the truck or whatever, you always get that little film from them, right? I thought it would be cool because normally they blur out the background so that you can't tell where they are. I thought you could do a background removal for it and put them somewhere hilarious like Disneyland or something and make it funny as shit, man.
No, what I'll do is I'll keep the background and blur them out.
Yeah. Don't know. Yeah. Don't know who they are, but they're right there. Yeah. But it might be really funny, you could it would be pretty. They could be at Niagara Falls,
Mm-hmm. The Kremlin.
It'd be funny as hell.
It could be outside my house.
Yeah. And NAFO link is coming up there. I caught somebody off guard, and Yeah, I'm supposed to say, hey, link thing coming up first, and I didn't do it. So my bad.
Mm. You nutty boy, you.
Yeah. But yeah, it would be funny. We could have
do
a
that. Could do that. As long as they're not moving around too much, you know, they've got a fucking rotoscope for like 30-second video clip.
Yeah, no, that'll be the idea. Like, hey, set us up, and yeah. I'm sure it can be done.
Oh, it can be done, all right. I work fucking miracles. I can, but yeah. Just don't make it too hard for me.
Yeah. What we'll get them to do is like tape their phone to a car that's parked there or something when they're doing the thing, right? Just keep it steady, make it easy on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, just an idea I had, So Fallout, you watched a bit, no spoilers or anything, but yay or nay for a science fiction fan of, that got a few years under their belt?
I'm halfway through ish, just over halfway. And I would say very, very yay.
Okay.
It's very good. I mean, I've never played the game. I'm sure you've never played the game.
No.
And all the old gits in the chat probably have never played the game either. I think PJ might have played the game because he's kind of the old git that does play games. So he might be the only one who knows it.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it might have been a stage in Pac-Man, but I wasn't sure.
In Frogger. Yeah, no, I really like it. Yeah, it's very witty. It looks amazing. Some of the visual effects are actually fucking amazing. They're really good, and story's good. Story's good, intriguing. It's always twisting and turning. And you think it's going one way, it goes somewhere else. But it's good. I like it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm setting it up in the Plex server, what we call Dick Flicks, so it'll be in there for everybody to watch. I just put a new documentary in there too that was shot saving animals in Ukraine. It's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but it's in there as well. Yeah. I'm hoping my door doesn't get knocked on. When I did my little mission there, 2 people tried to get my attention, and I was like, "Sorry, busy, gotta go."
Oh, not the kids wanting bike repairs again. Bicycle repair man.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it's coming on like real springtime here, and they're all out playing a lot. So there's probably a few that were left out to rust that don't work anymore.
Mr. Dawson, my skateboard is squeaky.
Exactly. Then be normal and go in and play video games,
No, you just come out with the analies and squid. There you go. There you go. Kiddies, tell your mum and dad this is what you want.
Guaranteed to lube up an old crank even after a long Canadian winter. Analies.
What are you calling an old crank? Hey, we got another super sticker in from Yvonne Way.
Woo!
Little foxy face.
Yeah, he's cute too.
Oh. So, back to our sponsor tonight, Orifice AI. What were your thoughts on not that one? What are your thoughts on having a gelatinous pleasuring device that you can just plug into your computer on a subscription service linked to Microsoft? Can you imagine? You're worried about your personal data. You know that there's actually cameras.
Can you imagine?
There's cameras built into it.
Can you imagine Bill and Melinda just sitting around? Look, he's on his 3rd go today. I'm telling you, they like it.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's got cameras built into it, and you know all the problems people had with those Ring door cameras.
Tech support. Yeah. Once it's 7 inches up my anus, I seem to lose signal. I'm just.
No, Dick. You don't put it up your own. You put your dong in it.
Oh, that makes it better. Yeah. Okay.
No. That's not. No, I wonder what you were talking about. You know,
I didn't realize it was a garage for your sports car. I mean, Jesus.
You don't shove it up your bum. You put your cock in it. Or your fingers, or your
or
tongue,
you don't.
Or
it's a choice.
Or your friend's cock, or your dad's cock.
No,
cock.
that's you should let them decide what to do with their own rooster. That's just.
I did see pictures of it, and quite worryingly, there was it seemed quite a large device with an opening at both ends, which kind
it's
of
the
made
John
me
Holmes edition.
It's like, what kind of? I'm having a go in the Orifice tonight, and you can bring a friend round.
Yeah.
On the other side,
Yeah.
we can meet in the middle.
Like
the two little doggies from Lady the Tramp, the little kissing penises at the end.
Yeah. You get your order in the mail and you call them up. It's like, well, I talked to the sales rep and I was, talking about how I had horses, but I didn't mean one sized for the horses.
Well, that's the thing. The other thing about it is because it's supposed to react to.
Is it like Apple Vision Pro and it has a little twisty thing that just sizes it right to your head?
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing I was saying is like it responds to your pleasurable thrusting advances onto it, and
so bad.
But what about if you've only got a little one, and you can't actually reach the pleasure sensor spot on your device? It's like, you'll have this AI saying, "Oh, is it in yet?" Is that all you got?
Oh my God, being shamed by your own technology.
I know. Oh, I want a divorce.
Hi, Richard. It seems today you're not fully hard.
Oh, is it time for Mr. Floppy? Ooh. Yeah. What about if he's got a headache?
I'm sorry, but I can't connect tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm doing a software update. What, again? You did that last night.
Yeah. Ready for lube up in 12 minutes.
And the fact you can give it the AI voice is like Chat GPT, sort of like connectivity to it, so you can talk to it. And
oh my God!
It respond to you by name.
It's a Simpsons episode. Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at turning me on.
Release the hounds. That's the other thing as well. He said, I mean, you can put your cock in it. Okay, fair enough. But what if?
Stop saying that.
Well, that's what it's for.
Yeah, but
it's page 1 of the instructions.
Not in my world, it ain't.
But what if it's you're not into the ladies? I mean, you can program the AI to a cute boy, or hunky bear, or
you could go
or maybe a nice cute pretty sheep.
You could go full Barry White. Yeah, you could go full Barry White. Are you ready for some loving?
Oh dear. So much fun. I mean, what's that guy that does all the review?
I'm scared right now at what you're about to say.
Oh God, what's the guy who did that scathing review of the that personal AI device thing he did recently? Marcus Brown.
Yeah, Marquez Brownlee. Yeah, MKBHD. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for his review.
Oh, Yeah, that stupid AI pin. He was just like, "This is the dumbest product I've ever reviewed so far," and he's been doing this for years.
But he hasn't reviewed the Orifice AI yet, and that's the review I'm looking forward to. I can't wait.
Okay, I'm enforcing this. I'm getting a beer and
now for something completely different.
Well, he's gone to get a beer and he's left me to it. So, and he wants me to change the subject? Not a chance. Not a chance.
What did you do?
This is the best subject we've got to talk about all night. All right then, smarty pants. You don't like me talking about the AI sex toy because it obviously makes you feel
I don't want
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
or
but no,
horny. I'm not too sure which one. But
I don't want to retitle the show the AI sex show talk, right? You know, or whatever. You know,
what could be a regular show?
Well, it's probably a regular toy to use as long as you keep it charged up. I mean, it's just this.
Maybe we get it on as a host. Just sitting there quietly in the corner. The other thing I want to know is
I sure am hungry here in the corner alone. It's just...
Can you use it to cheat at chess? Can you
then it has to be an insertion tool, right?
No. You just put your cock in it, play chess, and it says queen to bishop's pawn 4.
But you can't walk into a chess game with this big square thing down your pants and just go, I have a condition.
Do we go?
I have cubitis of the penile gland. Don't make fun of me. It's embarrassing.
And if I explode at any moment, it's just me getting excited.
Yeah. But it does have a tissue feature, so like the South Park shake weight, it would give you a tissue.
Yeah, it should have like a little toilet roll dispenser on the side of it.
Okay, hold on. Again,
is it dishwasher safe?
Different.
There's so many questions. There's so many questions we haven't even.
I'm fighting back in meme. Damn it!
we haven't even licked the surface of this story.
Oh,
and there's another one. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You change. All right then, smarty pants. You change the subject.
If you proceed to tell me you have to retro bright it like the 8-bit guy, I'm gonna puke.
All right. Go on then. You change the subject. Go on. Get on with it.
Okay, so in other news, there was a hole in the dike, and instead of his finger...
That's not fair.
Yeah. Well, it didn't happen, but yeah. So it's just unbelievable. We always get these stories that come up about new advances in sex toys. I
can't wait for Dyson to have a look at it and think, oh, I can make that better.
If there's ever a sign in your life that you need to get out of the lab and live more, it's if you find yourself designing sex toys.
Shelley Winters in the chat says, "Milk it, dunk, lol." That's half the problem. That's what it's designed for.
Hey,
can you use it to milk cattle?
They should they got to design these for cock milking fish to get the sperm for beauty treatments, right?
Yeah,
cock milking. Okay, I'm not saying that again.
Or maybe that's why it's got the hole at the other end. So you just basically place one end against your lady's face
and a mackerel on the other.
Wow, you tell it, or a mackerel. It's a funny, fleshy, pink-coloured mackerel. Wriggles. I'll just pop my mackerel in this end of the device. You just put this end against your face.
That sounds like such a shitty movie with Sandra Bullock. What's that? Oh God!
I don't know what movie you've been watching.
That one with Stallone where they have fake sex in the headsets.
Yeah. Demolition Man.
That's right. I was going to say Lawnmower Man, and I knew that wasn't right.
I don't remember the scene where he was putting his cock into a device and she was planting it against her face.
If dude that did RoboCop had been directing that scene, it would have happened. Guaranteed. Yeah, but he would have had a cock double, so you know. We're gonna call this the Rooster Show after this.
Took me a moment to think, what's he talking about? What are we talking about chickens for?
Yeah. What do you guys in the live chat think? What should I retitle this show?
Don't watch this. Watch something else.
Sausages and how to play with them in the digital age.
You want to put my cock in what? You want to put what where?
But he's just a young rooster. Why? We could call it The Art of Demonetization, wrapped up in one show.
So Yana says in the chat, in South Africa, people who study psychology have a subject at university on different sexual deviances and learn about different sex toys with demos. She says no people though. So this device would be perfect for university.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can keep the lines of division, but still, take the course to its natural end.
Hang on, wait. How do you define sexual deviances? Where do you draw the line?
Me? Shit that I wouldn't do. Right? Because that's the only you can't actually define it in any way other than your own morals and opinions and stuff, right? I mean, that's got to be the answer, isn't it?
Would you lick a bumhole?
I'm
just trying to figure out where your line is.
How much money's on the table? What are we talking about?
Oh, I didn't know you were a hooker.
I've been many things.
If you want me to kiss you, that costs extra. That's just for the missus.
Okay, okay, we're really we're plumbing new depths here.
You're supposed to be changing the subject.
Yeah.
Get on with it. Change the subject.
Okay, so what does the live chat think? Is the bidet the better way to clean up during that certain time of day, or is the toilet paper bog roll the answer? That's becoming a thing that's almost decisive in life, where people are very much on one side of the fence or the other.
What, you have a fence in between the bidet and the toilet? What a strange place.
Yeah, well, you never know, right? Livestock, you got to keep them on the other side.
I've talked about this before. I was very fascinated about this whole thing about bidets because, once upon a time when I was a kid, and you get dragged around to like showrooms and bathroom showrooms and house showrooms and stuff like that. If you were posh, you would get the bathroom suite that comes with a bidet.
Right.
And I've been to people's houses who were posh, because my mum and dad, were social climbers, and so they knew some people had a bit of cash, middle class people,
right.
And they had like a toilet and a bidet, and but you don't see them anymore. You go around a bathroom showroom these days, and you don't see them.
I know. When I remember when we moved from the West Coast to Ontario, when I was, 10, 11, something like that. We bought we constructed the house. So they planned it out and had it built and everything. And I remember the conversation clearly with my mom and dad and the architect, maybe whoever was over at the house with the planning stage. And he was asking, did you want to have enough room in the bathroom to have a bidet and a toilet? And this is the first time I'd ever heard of it. And my mom was like, no, that's fine. And my dad's like, what are you talking about? And he was like, it's like the toilet that sprays up so you can wash your backside when you're done or whatever he said. And my dad was like, no, we don't need butt showers. And I laughed my head off. But I had to remember and go to the school library and look the word up after. I was like, a butt shower? You know, what? You know?
No, you see, if you're a bidet apologist and you want a bidet but you can't afford one, what you do is you sit on the toilet and flush it and just put your hand under and just splash the water up as it's flushing.
Oh, I'm gonna be so ill.
Now I got a theory why you don't see bidets anymore. Because everyone has got those like new fancy walk-in wet rooms, you know, in bathrooms now. So you know the whole room is like a wet room. So basically, you could just get a shower head and just give it a good little
Just
bit of a
strip
splash.
right down. Yeah.
Give it a bit of a splash afterwards.
Yeah. What's the little guy on Seinfeld, George Costanza? He used to pull his shirt off in the bathroom. One day he forgot to put it on. He comes out from going to the bathroom with his shirt off, and everybody's like, what's wrong with you? It's one of the few episodes I ever saw of that show.
No, see, maybe it's a bit like the the Japanese toilet systems now, which are
Those aren't toilets. They're tiny little apartments. They're really weird. It's like having an arcade and a kitchen and a link to an airport. You know, I'm surprised those things don't just literally go to the airport while you're in your hotel and you didn't even notice. You know, I'm there. Cool.
Yeah, you can take a shit and it will make you a coffee while you're at it. You know, it's like it's those things have got like like squirty head buttons all over the place. You know,
Oh yeah.
Something about the Japanese, they seem to be very
you could wash yourself and the woman you just had sex with in the toilet, right? It's, you know,
they seem to be fascinated with like showers that got like multiple positions of squirtitude.
Yeah.
You know. And so
the air to mist ratio is very heavily skewed.
See, I just get my bum steam cleaned every month. You know,
Man, I don't see how your son does it for $20.
I can't sit down for a few hours, but you know.
Yeah. If he misses 2 or 3 in a row, it goes right to sandblasting. It's just, you know.
Yeah. Well, remember the other day we were talking about a scraping service.
Yeah. What's next? You know,
style.
Yeah, you pull up at a red light in a city and somebody comes out to squeegee your window. What if they start coming out with like wet wipes because they know that city isn't bidet friendly, right?
Yeah, or like a big Roman sponge on a stick.
Would Sir like his ass wiped?
Wipe your ass, sir. Wipe your ass.
No, how about clean your mag wheels then?
Is your cock clean, sir? Is your cock clean? Oh no! Can you imagine AI prostitution going around with just people just like with those, the people just driving by in cars, and then you just have some bloke hand in the little sexy sex toy device and just like, just pop it in your cock for half an hour. It's $50 for half an hour, and you know,
blonde, brunette, redhead. Okay, yeah. Third parking spot on the left for 20 minutes.
Like a McDonald's drive-through.
If you need napkins, the waitress will be right out.
Or just having them fitted into the gents' toilets. You know, so you got your urinal where you're all standing there, all standing next to each other pissing, and then you go over and wash your hands, and then you got the hand dryer thing. But oh no, there's this other little thing here. You can just pop your cock in for it.
Yeah. It's like a taco for my willy.
Sorry, we were supposed to be changing the subject.
Just happened again. Yeah.
Change
okay.
it again.
All right. Hold on. We'll just,
And now for something completely different.
There, double fool ya. There.
Is he here?
Nah, just being a clown.
Yeah.
We haven't triggered that in a while. Thought it'd be funny.
Ah, dear.
So,
I'm not saying anything.
yeah.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
10 facts about roosters that you need to know.
They're called cocks.
We were talking about this a few times, though, just like, getting drunk and chatting in the background. And there's all kinds of videos and channels out there that are 10 things about the Matrix that you need to know. And then they just read you 10 things that they read in IMDb's trivia about the damn show.
Yeah, it's like, of course, the classic ones is like 10 things about Star Wars you didn't know, and I fucking guarantee
I knew every one of them when I was 11.
yeah. It's just now in 2024 when you actually have people who have not seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
They seriously won't know. But why are you recommending me watch this?
I know. They're the ones that hold the Google account. I'm in my 50s. I don't need that. I'm the one that watches that shit in the background, right?
Yeah.
I'm the guy that criticizes them for using such weak ones because obviously they don't really know,
Yeah. I had to tell them how old I was, when I signed up, for crying out loud. So they should just go, oh, this guy's born in 1966. I think he knows what Star Wars is all about by now. He doesn't need to know.
Yeah, and I'm not silver screen Joan Crawford or something. I don't have to lie about my age. I told them, 54, and I feel like I'm 70.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah, Aussie T in the chat there. Star Trek is better. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I hate to say it, you're wrong, because they're all just as bad as each other. That's the problem. This is like we talk about Star Trek. Which Star Trek is better? Because they're not all good,
right? There's Doctor Who. Drop Doctor. It's a great idea that was made by the BBC on a budget.
It was great. Yeah, if you think about it, going back to its original idea, it's a great concept, but it's just how it's been dragged out over the years. It's just like flogging a dead horse now.
It's the science fiction soap opera, right? It's like Neighbors, or As the World Turns, or whatever, right?
I don't know.
It's a 70s rock band that's way too stoned, and they just don't know when to fucking end the song.
Yeah, but the thing is, well, I mean, let's face it, Doctor Who is a kids TV show, but it's one of those. It's like using the music analogy again. It'd be like taking your kids to see some teeny bopper, studio generated band, and yet the parents
Justin Bieber.
And the parents are the fans as well, and they've got all the t-shirts and the merch on. That's what Doctor Who's like, because you grew up watching Doctor Who, but it's not for you anymore. They're not making it for you, and but you're still the massive fan and wearing all the garb.
I think you just described ABBA.
Well, no, we all suffer from that,
or the Village People.
No, it's the same with anything. Anything we all grew up with, like Star Wars and Star Trek and stuff like that. We're looking back at it, with those rose tinted glasses of our youth.
Oh,
we've moved on. The shows haven't. They've just stayed in the same kind of
But now I thought you were talking about us for a second there.
So
I've been rewatching some of the X-Files, and for the most part, it holds up pretty good, because they don't really try to rely on effects, right? It's more interactions and thought processes and stuff. But it's amazing how many people that went on to careers and stuff are in that series. Every 3 episodes, I'm like, that's got to be dude. Yup, it is. Jack Black is a young dude in one of them. Ryan Reynolds is in an episode and he gets killed before the intro even runs. Like his part is about 4 minutes in the beginning. There's so many people through it. Vash from Star Trek The Next Generation. Patrick Stewart's Squeeze is in an episode. There's so many people I recognize as rewatching it, and I never would have known them back then, right? You know, Ryan Reynolds was a little bit pudgy faced and stuff too at that point. It's funny.
Even the same thing could be said about things like, the Dukes of Hazzard and the Fall Guy. Loads of upcoming actors who go on to move on to something else.
Yeah,
they all what was it? Break their teeth.
Yeah.
What's the phrase?
Cut their teeth.
Cut their teeth. That's it.
Yeah.
Although I do think some of them broke their teeth on these shows.
Well, they're using the wrong AI sex toys because it's not supposed to be that hard in your mouth.
Oh, we're back on that again, are we? Good. I was running out of things to talk about.
Hey, did you guys notice that or not? Here, let me hit that gag again. And
don't tell him, Pike. Don't tell him.
Okay, yeah. Figure it out for yourselves, slackers.
What do you think if you got that sex toy, you could put like Kermit on the end of it and it would make that noise when you come?
Yenna in the chat says, okay, Dawson, but Ryan Reynolds also starred in Green Lantern, so he's had a few obscure roles in his day. It's funny because in the Green Lantern movie, I did watch it. They show him as a child in the beginning of the movie, watching his dad blow up and stuff. But then they also put it in after as like, now I'm remembering when I'm an adult. And it would have been more powerful to show us as a memory to explain his behavior after than lay it out for us like we're idiots. It was so poorly done, that movie. There was some good moments, but yeah, it wasn't very good. Studios have had a hard time trying to bring Green Lantern to the big screen. I wonder why. We have all this CGI now and stuff. Why isn't it easy?
Yeah. I saw an interesting thing the other day. I mean, cause the cinema is just like full of Marvel.
It's formulaic garbage. Oh, it's so bad.
So sick of it, and that has basically become the cinema going audience. So there's not a lot dragging people into the cinema. And there's someone pointing out, whatever happened to the comedies? Where did
especially good ones?
Well, any even bad ones, and there's nobody even doing bad ones anymore.
And I noticed the world is obsessed with horror movies right now.
Yeah, I mean. I know it's like goes around in circles. Once upon a time, every second show was a Western, and every second movie was a Western. But
well, it used to be Western, doctor show, cop show, firefighters and ambulances, rinse and repeat. Right?
What, people washing up? I don't remember that.
Yeah. Oh, that moved to YouTube. It's the doctoring up retro computers one.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's time for a cleaning montage. No, I'm skipping forward.
Let's replace all the caps. Yay!
Yeah, I know. How many times can you watch that? Seriously, It's hilarious too, because there's a lot of these creators that get lost in the shuffle because they're doing videos like washing up an old computer and then recapping the board. And then you got somebody like Clint, whatever his name is, there, Basinger, the LGR, Lazy Game Review guy. And he doesn't do any of that crap. He just brings out an odd joystick and makes a video about it and everybody watches it. Like, there's some people that get lost chasing the moment and other people that just simply do what they want to do and it might work for them. I like the honest approach better.
There was a funny period in the guitar community on YouTube where people was like getting really into how do you clean your guitar and how you clean it properly and all this kind of stuff. And it was Yeah, well, this is the thing. Scott Grove did a video where he just got like a huge bucket in his garage, filled it with fairy liquid, sort of like thing, detergent, huge bubbles, and just like they're scrubbing at it with a brush, and they just hosed it down at the end of it.
He must have set people off, man.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
That's funny. Oh, I would have been in the chat going, I've been doing that for the longest time. Another thing you can do is take the neck off the guitar and just put it in the dishwasher, you know?
No way.
Yeah. That would have been funny.
I don't recommend doing that.
I was just going to say, for the love of God, if you care at all for your instrument, do not listen to what we just said. Don't do that. First, the best thing you can do to make sure your instrument stays clean is be clean when you use your instrument.
Yeah, because that is the problem, especially with the fingerboard on the guitar. Is your hands do get grimy,
Especially if you're a pot smoker, because all the little resiny bits turn the board a little blacker and stuff, right?
And it all gets into the wound strings and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, have you seen people here probably don't know anything about it, but you see videos of people cleaning strings. So when you get because on the guitar strings you have like the just very long thin strands, which are like the higher notes, or the bassier notes are what they call wound strings. So it's just basically like a massive coil all along. I don't think people are going to see the
hold on. Yeah, but you can see now. You can
Mm.
see now the one up the top there is a lot thicker than the bottom, right?
Yeah.
The bottom one,
but they're not going to see like it's a wound string. So it's like like a spring, as it were. And what you do is you get like some alcohol and rub it into the guitar strings. And the best thing what you do is you take your wound string, pull it, and let it go. Bing! And it will just smack against the fretboard. And all this crud comes flying out from the string that's been collecting there over years. It's just like,
But if it's years, just change them. Guitar strings, I think, have gone up about 70 cents since I was 14 years old.
yeah. We're talking about the people who don't change their guitar.
Yeah, but change your underwear first and then change your strings.
And a bass player goes through more girlfriends than just guitar strings.
Yeah, so that's like once a decade. There's the old joke, what do you call a drummer without a girlfriend? Homeless. But what girlfriend would put up with a drummer's drum set and stuff? Clearly, it's the bass player. Just kidding. I'm going to drive somebody,
Yeah, bass players do get the butt end of jokes quite a lot.
Oh, yeah. Or the butt end of the deal, like when they just kicked Michael Anthony out of Van Halen after how many years? Because Wolfgang Van Halen was like old enough, and here, just give him the bass. Yeah, okay, that was rough. That was, holy crap, man. Drummer has the drugs, says Liz. Actually, that's proven right a few times in my world.
Yeah, he knows the right people.
Yeah. We had a guy on the drums for about a year, and his name was Phil. So I used to say, yeah, and this is Drum Phil. I loved it.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't like it much, but he was only around for a year, so he didn't have to put up with it for too long.
The non-musicians are not going to understand that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you don't know what I mean, drum fill is when the drummer goes and goes all nuts for a second, right?
Yeah.
Do I have the? Yeah, it's like that, but better.
So, we got any tales on the road with Dawson as a musician? We need a. play the Tales of Baby Starsky, and we'll just use you instead.
Yeah, no, but I would completely just bullshit my way through it and lie, because it was me just the other day saying you got to watch how much personal information you give out, because people like advertisers and scrapers and stuff can figure it out. And now here you are, you know, trying to goad me into it. So I'll make up a story of the day I met Pete Townsend.
I'm just trying to dox you. And I know where you live, and it's still not good enough.
Yeah, I'm an idiot in the Rockies. It's all right. Oh, my lake was actually mentioned on an X-Files episode, but there's a lot of them, so go figure it out for yourself.
Your lake?
Well, the lake I live right beside.
Oh, okay. I thought you I thought you were taking ownership of it.
I tried a couple of times, but
you pissed it a few times. That's mine.
You go into town with 300 people with swords on horses, and they still put up a fuss. Who knew? Well,
run away!
Yeah.
Oh, we got a gifted membership in.
Crazy Cat gifts out a Shills membership. Thanks, Crazy Cat. Awesome.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the membership went back to Yana again. So Yana, the bar tab is still yours.
Actually, now, because it happened twice, you get next week's as well. Look, I don't make up the rule. Well, actually, I did, but
yeah, he does make up the rules.
Yeah. But Moses carved them into the tablets. So, I mean, after that, right? You know, what's this phrase? Set in stone?
Yeah, he drives some harsh deals around here, this Dawson guy.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to be who you got to be.
The things I have to do even before I even come on the stream is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he has to do a naked dance to the gods of bandwidth to make sure that his stream is,
standing out in the street, waving my willy in the middle of the road.
You can hear his wife in the background. How is it he's the only one that can get you naked now?
And can you stop it?
Yeah, I haven't wanted to see that in 20 years. Russell in the chat. Yeah, the full Medusa effect. Turn to stone. That's funny. Medusa. Maybe that could be a version of that AI toy for those that are into more risky moments. It's like, would you take the risk of permanent Viagra?
What?
You know, the Medusa cockpit. You know, this fucking thing, right?
You stick it in and it turns into stone.
Yeah. You know, full 12-hour stone, you know, the Medusa model.
Well, if you get a second one, does that mean you're having an affair?
And
or
do they fight on your dresser when you go to bed and just start?
Oh, hey, fellas, I had a threesome last night. Yeah, we brought the Dyson in to really spice things up.
Yeah, I didn't even have to buy drinks or anything. It was just like 6 kilowatts of electricity and a little bit of, internet.
Oh, dear.
Imagine the sex industry getting taken to task because of their overuse of electricity and carbon footprint. It's wrong.
I'm just going to get one of those like robot vacuum cleaners and put one of those, those suction cup dildos on the top of it. There you go.
It just passes by now and then,
Beep, 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 beep. Would you like to fuck me? Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Sounds like R2D2 working for the Huts,
Oh, when he went into the sex slave industry.
Yeah.
C-3PO with a strap on.
Yeah. Why is my mouth held open like this?
I know 6 million forms of communication.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I never learned to speak oral. What? Just 1 second, I need a drink.
You need a drink. I'm terribly sorry, everybody. You should know better. You know this is what you're going to get when you come here. We make this shit up as we go along. You wouldn't believe it.
yeah. I get like 1,000 emails a day from people. How do you have time in life to script out those after shows and pub chats you do?
Yeah. We got the entire writers' room of Hollywood working for us, and you're frontally trying to bash the out of a typewriter.
Yeah, 12 monkeys on Chat GPT.
How long do you think we can run the cock gag? Just keep going.
Yeah. That's funny. We actually have Robert Downey Jr. in the background planning out a full Shills universe arc for us. So,
it's we should sell out to Marvel.
Yeah. I think the offer was up to about $80. I mean,
take it.
Probably
that
should.
hand off.
Yeah. I was getting low on grass, so. Oh, actually, I'm not. Never mind there, Kevin. What's his name? Kevin Feige or whatever?
Kevin Feige, yeah.
Kevin Feige, is that it? Oh.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, what a Marvel comic of the Shills would be like. Like, it'd be like the Fantastic Four, but budget.
I'd be like the Reverse Flash. I just go kind of slow and take it easy.
The Flush.
Yeah. The Slug. Where's Dawson? Oh, he'll be here eventually. It's probably rolling one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can just imagine it with like all those like speedy, streaky lines, whooshing away from you, but you're still not fucking moving.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I sit there in a Zen-like pose with a joint in my mouth and just go like that and hit them. I'm the unaction hero. I just don't do a lot.
Yeah, it's the only action figure you can get within the Marvel universe that has no movable limbs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just has a hole to put that joint in. And you squeeze his stomach and he smokes.
Look, Mummy, it's the Action Dawson figure with the squeezable tummy.
Yeah. Yeah, mommy, I got dick high again. Well done, honey. I'll take you to the I'll take you to the store for a 6-pack after. Thanks, Mom.
Now, we do have a merchandising problem though here, because if Marvel bring out an action figure of me, you can have Lucasfilm on his back.
Yeah. No, we added a cape.
We made him 10% different. We put Dunk's face on it.
Yeah. You've seen Baby Yoda? Now we've got Grandpa Yoda. Marvel superhero and ass kicker. Yeah. Drives his Toyota Land Cruiser into battle.
Oh yeah, PJ points out. Yeah, it's now Disney. It'd be Disney.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't been given a strike. Actually, Disney's like what they're like. They go,
yeah,
you can't have that character on your stream.
That's true.
Mm.
That's true. So
you might be getting a facelift. I might be getting a facelift soon.
Imagine one day we wake up and all our past streams are copyright done. Oh man.
That's a thought.
You know, and the House of Mouse are the people to do this, right? I mean, the only thing you could do to make it worse is put your face on Mario, you know.
What I could do is I could change my face to the original Mickey, the one that's now public domain.
Steamboat Yoda.
Yeah, I just put some big ears on me. There you go, that'll do. And then blackface. Oh no, can't do that.
Jesus Christ, you had to say it. Even Ted Danson, when he was dating Whoopi Goldberg, didn't get away with that. Okay, go on.
What did he blackface when he was going out with her?
When they were together, he went out in public full blackface.
No,
I shit you not, it happened. Yep. Yeah, but it was before you got vilified for that, like, right? And Whoopi didn't give a rat's ass. I mean, she thought it was funny, right? You know, but try that now. You know,
did Ted Danson went out with Whoopi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Two people that really think they're funny.
That's put some horrible images inside my head.
Can you imagine Ted Danson getting all excited on a talk show, giving away diapers or something, whatever she does, you know?
Please put the sex toy back on the screen so I've got something else to think about. Something for the wank bank.
It's subliminal.
She's starting to look pretty now.
Yeah. Yeah, Shelley Winters in the chat. I thought that was a rumor. No, I remember seeing pictures of it back when it happened. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and even back then, people were like, I'm not sure this is cool. You know?
Yeah, it was a swastika armband on the head as well.
Yeah, exactly. If he wasn't goose stepping, I'm sure it would have been okay. You know?
Hey, it's okay on Black Hitler. You know?
Yenna's in the chat thinking to herself, thank fuck they didn't invite me on this time. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dear.
Hey, speaking of Yenna being in the chat, remember everybody, this Sunday is the first of a new weekly show coming up on the channel here. The title of the channel, to give you a little bit of context, or the title of the show is, to give you a bit of context, is Ukraine Beyond the Headlines. So it's Annette CF Beauty on the YouTube channel here, you know, doing chatting with you guys and all. It's Yenna from Project Constantine, who you see weekly on the channel with us on the Saturday Ukraine show. And it's her friend, Ukrainian that's living in South Africa right now, Olya, O-L-G-A, but to pronounce it right, it's Olya, I do believe. I'm trying my best here. You know me, English is a second language, but I only have one of them. And it'll be going live at 8 p.m. local time Ukraine, 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Pacific on Sunday. And they're having an interview with a dude whose name I will butcher. So Yenna's going to put it in the chat right now. And he is an author from Ukraine. And he's like, you know, celebrated, you know, kind of like Dunk here. Like he's actually won awards and stuff. So it'll be a great chat. Come and join us. Don't miss this one. Started something good. Don't
compare me to someone who's actually done something good.
Well, he's creative. You're derivative. But, you know.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what. You said the show goes out 8 p.m. Ukraine local time on Sunday.
Yes.
I hope so, because the titles are still rendering.
That's what I told the gang too. I was like,
I set them off last night. They're still chugging.
Yeah. That's how, you know, that morphing intro we use on the show. Dunk has expensive computers, and it still takes like a day and a half to render that crap.
It's halfway through at the minute, and it still reckons it's got another 16 hours to go.
Holy shit.
And it better be right.
We need to get a whole bunch of the fellow babies out there to install an app like Folding at Home, but they're actually just giving you the unused CPU power.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly. We'll get everyone to install After Effects on their computers, and we can just set up a service that we can just like do mixed frame rendering.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We'll give you all an ice cream. As soon as we're in your town, we'll drive the ice cream van around, and you can have a vanilla dip.
Yeah, you can't have a flake in it though. That costs extra.
Oh God, no, because you got to clean up and stuff, and yeah, no, yeah, but yeah. Check out the new Sunday show. Very much. We want to see at least 300 viewers when we get rolling and whatnot, like on the Saturday show, and get it up there. So let everybody know. Check out our channel. You can see the event is already posted. You can share it out on social media and let everybody know. I think I did it. Oh, and our NAFO 69 Sniffing Brigade truck fundraiser. Let me bring that up here. Oh, it switched on me again. I wanted to bring up that one. Yeah.
Or our fuck Fundraiser.
Oh, that one too. But you can put the donations to the same link. And we partnered up with the Portuguese battalion of the 69th Sniffing Brigade. We're doing a fundraiser. It's €18,000. It's coming along pretty good, but I'd like to see it improve in speed because we do want to get back to the Greg Terry fundraiser that's putting the medical trucks out, although we are doing that as well right now. And I don't like to sound like...
We need to put Greg to shame.
That's not possible.
Measly $250,000.
Yeah, I mean, he raised $250,000 in 6 weeks. Come on.
Yeah.
That's, what is that?
Yeah.
That's...
You could do better.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly. Yeah.
It's
like collecting eggs, No, but huge shout out to Greg Terry for his unbelievable fundraising efforts. Like, literally.
The only thing I collect around here is dust.
I mean, the Pope must be looking at his channel going, that's really impressive.
Yeah. You should get him on as a guest.
Yeah.
Big channels shouted out little channels.
Yeah. And today we're going to shout out the Catholic Church.
God bless them. They tried so hard.
1,500 years ago, you guys had a good run, but how's it going now?
Well, I mean, look. I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Jesus Christ only had 12 followers. Crying out loud.
Yeah.
And look how important he was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Blonde Bombsheller in the chat there, James from YouTube channel Why Ukraine, The Last Alliance. He had an emergency issue with Spotify not releasing his funds. So a few people gathered and threw some money in the hat. And he's now mobile and delivering some aid to people directly in Ukraine. There's a community post from him where he shows a bunch of the stuff he's got all laid out and ready to go. And then he couldn't go. It was crazy. So, yeah, the community saved him. Saved the mission. So,
Yeah, no, it was Shopify, not Spotify. I was thinking, what's Spotify got to do with it?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it's Apple Music funds.
Two things I don't use either way, Yeah, Shopify. That's what it was. Yeah.
I was going to get you to explain that one. I was like, what?
Yeah. That's going on memory. I wasn't reading.
Is he a rock musician trying to raise funds through selling his music? Yeah.
Well, that would be the guy from the Eagles, Don Henley. I wouldn't doubt he'd crowdfund, the rights to his tunes on his deathbed. That guy.
That Christmas song. Feed the world. Do they know it's Christmas time and all that kind of stuff. I wonder, because they raised a lot of money selling singles back in the day.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they'd have made if they were like, getting like 0.0000001 cents per sale on Spotify these days. It raised nothing.
Yeah. We did a live
Terrible.
concert for 3 days on Spotify, and here is your bushel of bananas.
Secondhand.
Yeah. They're a little brown, but 30% off, right?
Yeah.
That would have been about it, though. You're not wrong there. But the funny thing is if a channel like ours did one of those DJ nights we used to do where we just get drunk and play music like old school DJs, they almost killed the channel from us doing it. It got really bad. But now, with TikTok using commercial music and paying the musicians for the rights and stuff to let people use it, they're all realizing that if a channel with, let's say, 100,000 subscribers did a DJ night and just played music and pretended to be a DJ, like a radio station, and let's say they play 30 songs over a few hours, and let's say they get 20,000 views, the ad revenue on that show shared between the 30 people that you have to pay royalties to, shared for being on your channel, is far superior to what they get for one stream on Spotify or whatever. It's unbelievable. They make like $25 because you played their damn song once over a 2.5, 3 hour period. They finally realizing that it's not a bad thing. And I think in the next 2 years, maybe 3 tops, you're going to see a situation where YouTube creators are now allowed to use a lot of commercial music and things. And it's just a revenue share. And it'll be no big deal. I can't wait.
When you said, they are realizing, who's the they in that
The
situation?
record companies, the rights holders. Everybody's realizing that they actually just spent years leaving real money on the table by blocking us on YouTube from using it. Right?
Yeah, because they're the ones that check out the copyright strikes and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, but meanwhile, the revenue share on YouTube would be the highest they get. It's unbelievably stupid, but they're starting to figure it out. So, when I know we've got the green light, I'm going to do a third show on Friday that's a total DJ hangout, get drunk and play music night, because I know I won't get in trouble. And Friday night, I don't have my son. I can do that, right? It'd be awesome.
You should get Don Henley on as a guest, and then you'll be able to play as much Eagles as you like.
Yeah. So, hey, Lucifer, how you doing, buddy?
Dear.
Hate that guy.
Bloody Eagles.
Oh, man. I love some of his music and the Eagles, too, but I hate the guy. Oh, he's such a greedy bastard. He literally employs a team of like 60 people to literally scan social media and block everybody who tries to use the Eagles and his stuff. Unbelievable. Like, all that money, why don't you just take the royalties? What's wrong with you?
Hey, there you go. I know the title for the Tonight Show should be Welcome to Hotel California.
Yeah. And then in the description it'll be, why do you think Joe Walsh left? That's a good idea. Here, I'm going to do that right now. Welcome to our Hotel California. Right?
And you will never leave.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, come at me, Don.
Hang on. How many subs have we lost since you put that out there? You said you will never leave.
Oh, no. Oh.
Let me slam this beer down and get another one just so that I can, bother to care.
Yes, welcome to the purgatory that is the Shills.
Yeah. Every time we think YouTube's starting to treat us nicely, we screw it up. But I don't know what's going on in the world today. But for some reason, YouTube likes us today. Normally during the week, we lose 5 or 10 subs, and then we gain a bunch on the weekend. And then we lose a few, and then we gain a bunch. But for the last 24 hours, it just doesn't stop going up. It's not quick. It's not like we're at 100,000 or anything, but it's literally like 60 subs in the last 14 hours or something. And so somebody must have given us a shout out there. Something must be going on in the ether. But thanks, whoever you are.
Yeah, I told you it was the enforcer. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
In the middle of the Iran update, it's like, don't forget to watch the Shills where they talk about cocks going into sex toys.
Yeah, that's endorser Matt's way of saying thanks for the Vaseline, guys.
It worked. I mean, we should point out that over the past few weeks, we have been noticing a significant rise in viewers
and new regulars.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. Welcome to Hotel California.
Totally. Here, I can't even do the heart thing because I had here. Welcome everybody. You're all kind of twisted.
You're our kind of people.
Yeah.
And we want you.
Grab a beer and kick your feet up and welcome,
Yeah, go get more. Go get more people.
NAA in the chat there. Now you've lost 10 subs.
Do you think if all our subs or our viewers actually go and bite another person, they infect them and then they'll become a sub too? Do you think that's how it might work?
I love this idea. Never mind clicking the share button underneath. Go and have dinner with your neighbor and give him one on the neck.
Yeah, just bite. Just go out and bite. Yeah. It might work. It might work. Bring them to the fold. The new zombie apocalypse is upon us, and we get it. Yeah,
there we go.
Well, I'm not calling the people in our chat zombies, but
well, maybe they just like barbecues,
just like biting people.
Just give it the full beans. Sprinkles, my neighbor is nasty.
I'll tell you what though, people would fucking remember it if you went up to somebody and just like bit them and said, "What the fuck did you do that for?" I want you to sub to the Shills. The Shills, what the fuck are the Shills? The Shills on YouTube. You bit me. You bit me to sub to the Shills. Yeah. Well, they'll fucking remember.
You give them a bite on the neck and you say, "Sub to the Shills." You're gonna love their sex toys.
Available in the merch store right now.
Yeah, every grandma-in-law on the planet will appreciate this from you.
Oh dear. Yeah, Grandma, I got you a new T-shirt from the Shills merch store. What is it? It's a T-shirt, but why has it got a cock coming out? Well, you've heard of strap-ons. This is just a tug on.
You know what? I just realized something. I forgot. All night tonight, it's Shayna Caldwell that's on the Shills account with CF Beauty on her own account. And you may be wondering what the hell's going on there. Well, you don't want me on the Shills account during the Sunday show where the ladies are hosting. So Shayna is going to play CF's role because CF is kind of playing my role. And Yana's kind of playing your role. Oh, no, Yana, you got left being a dumb Brit. Damn it.
Wait, it's CF. It's CF coming on as a drunk, useless fucking Canadian.
Yeah. Well, she's got long hair, so it's the best we can do on short notice, right?
Oh dear.
But yeah, Yeah, so everybody give Shayna a big shout out because on short notice, like literally, CF didn't throw her under the bus like I like to do to Dunk, but we were just kind of like, yeah, you got that right, you're good, okay, you know.
Hey, we should have it as a graphic with just like a bus, you know, like the trolls now.
Shills
Just
bus.
The Shills bus driving past. Yeah, this dick thrown Dunk under the bus again.
Yeah. So we'll put all the mods avatars on the road.
Like sudunk, 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 sudunk.
Oh, we got to animate this.
Yeah. Yeah, when I've done all the other things I've got to fucking do, I'll add that to the list. Oh god, I've got so much to do. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, UTV there and Ham in the chat says,
Pretty fly for a white guy.
that was actually a funny tune. What are we on time? Okay, 1:32. Okay, the goal is to end these before 2 hours because there's an unwritten rule. Well, I carved it in stone, but you probably don't know where the cave is. Anytime you take a live stream over 2 hours, YouTube's a little bit stingy with promoting it afterwards.
And not only that, if we go on too long, you end up having so many beers, you just go, wow, fuck it, let's just keep going.
Hey, well, that's true too. I don't care anymore. I do need to pause and eat in the next like half an hour. Otherwise, it's just going to be. Yeah. It'll be my feathered impression of a dinosaur.
What's for dinner in the tonight in the Dawson household?
I'm not sure. It depends on who shows up at my door when I call.
Candygram.
Yeah. Because I'm the nurse who likes to.
You witch.
Yeah. Oh, I got to play the gag then.
A, you can never go too far. B, if I'm going to get busted, it is not going to be by a guy like that.
We need more of the you know what I was thinking? I might have to get the bigger Stream Deck so I have more buttons. You know, or a second one. I could have one on each side of the keyboard, one for the mainstay buttons and one for the gags. Right? I could go two-fisted.
Oh, way up.
No, but I might just go for the bigger one, and then I could, you know, send somebody else on the team that needs a Stream Deck coming up to, you know, use this one. We'll see. I am always running out of buttons now, though, because I just kind of always want more, you know?
Oh, yeah, my Stream Deck's been sitting on a flipping box for yonks, because I'm not, you know, because I got it when I was doing the, doing some of the producing work on the show.
Yeah.
So I've not done any, well, good year now. So
Yeah, and I'm on a Mac, so it would be very easy to sync it. Why don't you? You know what? Okay, yeah. Don't give yours away. You're going to need it. Yeah. Why aren't you doing the after shows and stuff?
Because we're not set up for that.
Well, we're gonna, because I want to have the, I don't have buttons. I'm just, you know, I want that. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Uh-oh. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, probably. Here, let me do an impersonation of Dunk at this moment.
I was thinking more of the dog.
Yeah, I almost went for that, but either way, it's definitely showing that you might want to have the buttons now and then.
I've got to find out what box I put them in now.
Yeah. So we'll call the after show going forward. Dunk's turn with the buttons.
Yeah. Yeah.
.com.
Watch it fail.
You know, one thing about those Stream Decks and stuff, though, it's too bad that if we were signed into the same account, like the Shills account, instead of personal accounts, that your Stream Deck couldn't trigger my OBS instance and stuff. It's a real shame that none of that works that way, you know?
I thought you said there were like ways of like portaling it through and stuff like that.
I looked into it, and it's such a nightmare that breaks with every OS update and stuff, and it's a joke.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I could give you OBS hotkeys, no problem. But you would have to trigger them to Stream Deck and blah, blah. And it leaves you wondering, well, maybe there's a better way to do this then, right?
I'll just tell you when to press the button. There you go.
No.
Job done.
And see, still, there's a better way to do this. You know, that would be one of those moments where I speak subliminally as I'm talking. So I'd be like, and in today's news, Apple Computer announced, fuck you, Dunk, that we're going to be doing... you know.
Hang on, where's my buttons? Can't reach them. Hang on a minute. Why isn't my buttons not working? Are they working? Oh no, yeah, because I've got my headphones plugged in the other way around.
There you go. Now I can hear it. Oh, Yenna's off to bed. Good night, Yenna.
Night, Yana. See you in a bit. We'll spooning you in a minute.
Turns out Yenna's a complete lush, and we're going to be doing a serious alcohol fundraiser. Yeah, I'll answer for that in the morning. But have you ever seen wine be delivered by the pallet weekly?
Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, why is this NAFO truck just like stuffed with 40,000 boxes of wine in the back of it?
Ma'am, we're going to have to park on the road because there's not enough room for the forklift.
No, it's more like Jurassic Park. You have the truck delivered, and then you chuck Yana in the back, and it's like,
yeah.
What happened to the goat?
Yeah, that's what she considers a wine tour, right? You know. We're gonna have to bring her on the Sunday PubChat show after their show because she's really gonna let us have it now.
Yeah,
that's funny. Hey, that's not a bad idea. What we should do for the Sunday PubChat is have the ladies that are hosting the Sunday Ukraine show earlier in the day join us. And then that way they can do the whole, oh, that was so, you know, and I remember those moments very well. They're going to want to party. Yeah.
What an absolute fuck up that was. It was a disaster.
Actually, no, it turns out that Sunday's pub chat might be private then.
Yeah, we'll record it first and then we'll decide whether or not you get to see it afterwards.
Yeah. We'll edit out the nudity, but we will get it to you.
Oh, I'm going to keep my clothes on, don't I? Yeah.
Well, I'm always naked from the waist down. Yeah. Should see the looks I get when I go to the gas station. Crazy. Well, I need alcohol, so tell everybody a story. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. Me, bus, thrown under.
Go!
What should I tell you a story about? I don't know. Yeah, there was a time not so long ago when I was getting all these like strange messages in my head about about a strange mountain. You know, I kept getting these images of a mountain, and I kept sketching them out. You know, drawing them this bloody mountain, and it turns out it was fucking aliens. It was aliens. I was implanting this image of a mountain, and I went there and I got gassed. Yeah, got gassed half a going up the mountain, and that's the end of that story. It was the tap. Closing girls. All right. Okay. Okay. I was on this ship, traveling to this planet called Alderaan, and all of a sudden, it wasn't there anymore, and so we had to go somewhere else, and bad things happened. It wasn't very good. Yeah, rubbish story. I don't know why I even told that story. It was a rubbish story. Oh, hello, he's back.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Captain Sci-Fi. There you go. Every night at midnight on WKRP. So what do we got here? Okay, we're at 142.
Oh,
yeah,
getting close.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I mean, do we have to fulfill the entire just under 2 hours? Or
no? That's what I was just thinking. I had a few things saved in the pocket for the after chat. I do believe I've wrapped them up. Oh, I know. We got to give a big shout out because we've got a couple of real special guests coming up for tomorrow's show for Ukraine update here on the channel.
Yeah, it'll be me. I'll be on. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. Little Wooden Stick is coming on.
Forky.
But we've got, I think it's pronounced Uwila.
Hoila.
Yeah. You can look at the event, and she's very much listed in the description. She's on YouTube. And somebody you should be watching if you're doing Ukraine content, as you should be. We've also got on the channel, we are all about helping, the newcomers, right? People that are new to the scene and try to help them grow. We've got a guy named Jake Bro.
Yeah, a little startup YouTuber.
Yeah, 256 subscribers. Yeah. They put a K at the end of the number. I don't really understand that.
Yeah, would give you a link to his channel, but we haven't been taking any notice, so we don't actually have a link to his channel.
Can't find it.
No, you can't find it anywhere. So we'll give him a bit of a shout out. Try and get him up to snuff.
Let's see if we can get him up to maybe 300 subs or so. Right?
Yeah.
So check us out tomorrow, noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Ukraine time. We'll have Greg Terry on. Rick the Ukrainian might pop in. Operator Starsky will be there delivering the headlines and whatnot, like always, and chatting with the crew because, well, it's his show too. And
can we throw him under the bus tomorrow? The baby Starsky story, please.
Oh, good idea.
Please. We haven't had one of those for a while. They're always a hoot because it just catches them out.
Good idea. Okay, nobody tell Starsky, but we're gonna throw him under the bus with a baby Starsky thing tomorrow.
Yeah. Shh. It's our secret.
Yeah.
It's a good job he doesn't watch this shit.
Okay, so CF Beauty taught me how to say it, and it's Yulia, @Yulia, on YouTube. Again, go to the description for tomorrow's show because she's added and everything, and you can click her channel right away. Take yourself 2 minutes to watch one of her videos, and you'll understand why she's a guest on the channel and a voice you should be listening to. You're going to love tomorrow's show. We've got an unbelievable lineup coming at you. It's going to be amazing.
We just had a wackadoodle of little messages coming in as well.
Oh, okay. What do I got to... you do it. Here.
So we have Ohms, who's been a member for 20 months. He says, I got paid today. Well, how much did you get paid? Yeah, that's That super chat button still works.
More importantly, how much of the bar bill would you like to receive?
No, welcome, hello, Ohms, and NA. No, you got to do NA.
NA. Oh, wait a minute. NA. Did it work?
This sounds like you need a throat lozenge. He's been a member for 33 months. He's still apprentice. So he just like saying hi. Yeah, hello, NA.
Holy fuck, that was loud.
Ohms sends in a $5 million super chat. Thank you, Ohms. So that's covered Dick's bar bill for tonight. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
And Sprinkles DMC has just gifted a membership. And that went to Matt. Super chat, Matt.
Yay! Matt's one of our most long-time viewers here. Super crazy long username. It's April.
Yeah, yeah. It's TP2G T straw.
What is the character in the beginning? That flower-looking Medusa snakehead thing. What is that? But yeah, Matt's been around watching us longer than any one of you. So say hi to Matt.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's that.
Well, yeah. Actually, we have to do live thank yous because we don't do credit thank yous on this show because somehow we're not smart enough to do it twice, only once.
What's this wee shit?
Well, I'm not throwing my own self under the bus without my fucking hand firmly on the scruff of your neck.
I was just following orders.
Hey, if you're going to screw it up royally, always make sure you bring your friends down for the ride.
Yeah, true.
So who do we got to thank here? Let's see. We've got NA in the chat, PJCnet, CF Beauty, who's usually in charge of things around here, but the torch has been somewhat passed so that Sheena Caldwell can blossom and flower into another Shills leader. And that's who you've been talking to on the Shills account tonight. So big applause, everybody, hearts for Shayna. We've got green room. Yeah, see, now we've got a list, so I don't have to figure it out. So we got CF Beauty, BME, Crazy Cat, Shayna Caldwell on the Shills account. PJCnet, we've got, let's see. Tomorrow we've got at noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Ukraine, the regular Ukraine update show with all the regulars and some special guests. And then on Sunday, we've got our new show at 10 a.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Ukraine time. So double the content, double the enjoyment. The Shills is where you spend your weekend and lots of other times as well.
Don't bother feeling the quality, just feel the width.
Boom. So thanks to everybody who well, you do this part. Why the fuck am I still talking?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you do it. Go on.
No, I don't. No, you do it.
No, you do it. I want to see you suffer.
Okay. So
you're gonna say, don't forget to.
But I would have been okay had you not pointed out that it sucks for me to do this. Now you're an asshole. You know,
you have to tell people to what have they got to do.
If you actually liked what you saw today, click the like button. If not, you're free to click the thumbs down button. But I'm pretty good with technology. I can probably find out who you are and show up at your front door.
I can feel the pain.
I hate this. You're an asshole. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot. But the best thing you can do is click the share button, because when we get views from outside YouTube that come in, then YouTube's algorithm thingies go, oh, wow, you're doing something well. Yeah. So, and again, a huge shout to everybody who supports us around here, and a massive shout out to everybody who's chipping in to support the Ukraine effort right now. Everything is about supporting Ukraine and making sure that we can save soldiers, save lives, and get them back to being a sovereign nation and get the orcs gone.
And don't forget to bite people so they become subscribers too.
That's right. Give them a good one.
Mm.
Okay, so and somebody said they were coming over to clean up my living room. Whoever you are, I'll leave the front door open. See ya.
Bye bye. Stay chilly, everybody.
Good night, everybody.